So it seems that theory slash rumor may be true. We're going to talk about it today and how Daredevil is going to appear in Spider-Man Brand New Day. At least, if this is correct. Let's dive into it. So we're going to get right into it. So pretty much Charles Murphy went on to report. According to the site, a reliable source casually let skip that Charlie Cox will be heading over there to film Spider-Man. Which then they went on to add, and this from Nuke the Fridge, which is the source, production on Spider-Man Brand New Day is now underway in the UK, and Charlie Cox does appear to have some time open in his schedule before an appearance at New York Comic Con on October 11th and 12th, where he'll be part of the Marvel television panel. Given the volume of stunt work, an appearance for Daredevil would likely entail 10 days or so might provide plenty of time for Cox to do his part and allow his stunt double to do the rest, as been the case for Holland for much of what's been filmed. So yeah, a rumor for sure, but the one that certainly makes quite a bit of sense and would elevate the hype for a film that's already generating enormous excitement. Now this does make a lot of sense because obviously with Punisher in there and then them pretty much going from Daredevil season 1, Daredevil season 2, Punisher special, and then into Brand New Day, there's a big rumor that went around, and you guys might know Majestic on Twitter right now. He's going around posting a bunch of stuff from like Alex and RPK and My Time and all them pretty much on his Twitter account. And essentially he was going around and talking to some people, and then some people reached out to me and reached out to him and reached out to others and pretty much said that their theory is that Daredevil would be in the prison and he would get there by the end of Born Again season 2 because maybe the Kingpin possibly put him in there. And I think that makes a lot of sense to the fact that the Punisher is the one driving the tank going into the prison to get somebody out. Obviously, we were told that a bunch of villains are going to get out. There's going to be a big fight thing going on in there, and also that a bigger villain is going to come out, which I'm assuming is Matt Gargan's Scorpion. I'm assuming Punisher is after him, but at the same time, I feel like at the end of Daredevil Born Again season 2, maybe the Punisher and all them are in Kingpin's business, and he pretty much gets a hold of Charlie Cox's Daredevil, locks him in the prison. Notice how he has the big old scruffy beard. He looks a little bit dirtier. You know, having him in there and then having Frank and Peter actually busting him out would be such a great way to do this, and it would build up more of the plot. And then obviously in this film you have like Tombstone, you have all these other characters, these bad guys, and then have it eventually build up to being the Kingpin, which would be like a gang war style-esque. Have it Mr. Negative's team against Kingpin's team or something. Maybe even Tombstone is the big guy, because we do know also that Shathra is possibly in this, being Sadie Singh's character, who's watching over and possibly trying to off the spider totems. So with that being said, I think this really does make a lot of sense, ties it all in together. And once again, as I said, keep this as a grain of salt. This is a rumor, even though it makes so much sense at the time. As always, my name is Brett. I'll keep you guys up to date. I have a lot of news going around right now. And yeah, subscribe down below. Let's get to 6,000 followers. Have a good one.